Here with Derek, who top 8 our regionals playing.
Mecha Phantom Beast. Legitly Mecha Phantom Beast.
Yes, undefeated until the
round 7. I lost him the time. He dust tornadoed my Imperial Iron Wall, and he just got life point damage on me. And then round 8, I lost to another Dragon player. Same concept. He got rid of the Iron Wall. I was like, damn it.
All right, let's see this creation.
All right, so main deck is 40 cards. Start off with 3 Mega Raptor. What he does is when a token is summoned, he special summons a Mecha Phantom Beast token. So he basically gives you an extra token, and then you tribute any token to add any Mecha Phantom Beast from your deck to your hand, including himself. And how all the mechas work, because a lot of people, I guess, have been asking me, or they just didn't really know, is as long as you control any token, they can't be destroyed by battle or card effect. Not just Mecha tokens, but any token.
Right.
And then they gain the levels of their personal Mecha tokens to be 4, 3, or 10.
Okay.
So you definitely want 3 Mega Raptor because he's your Rhoda and he just gets everything out for you. Tetherwolf, the second best one. When he's normal summoned, you get a Mecha token, and he becomes 2,500 in the damage step by attributing a Mecha token. So he works really well with him for, like, if you normal summon Mega Raptor first turn and you sit on back row, and the next turn you normal him, you'll get a token off him, triggering that, so you have an immediate rank 10, or you contribute that to search and then stack for Drago right off the bat.
Even more Drago, 3 tokens.
Yeah, and then you have 3 tokens and you just go from there. And then the newest card, the absolute card that just killed the deck from Shadow Specters. It just made the deck so good. This guy has tons of uses. He's a 7 for 7-star out right off the bat. He doesn't gain the levels like the other ones do. But how he works is you tribute 2 Mecha Phantom Beast monsters, including the tokens, to special summon him. You only get that effect once per turn, which is fine. And then you can discard a Mecha Phantom Beast to special a Mecha token. But he's searchable off of Mega Raptor, which is just... You can basically double the triple Draco Sack in 1 turn if you have multiple copies of this card with the Tempest in the graveyard. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like,
wow.
Obviously showing like the Tempests for more 7s and for 7 stars. So let's just say like you got a Tempest with a couple wins in the grave, and you have a Raptor, and you're just like, okay, Tetherwolf, get your awesome little stupidness, and use Raptor. If you don't already have one, then search it. If you do, then it's even better. But basically you have one. You're going to stack for the Draco Sack. You're going to detach your Raptor. Always detach your Raptor, because if you reborn him, you're going to want to get those extra searches off.
Right,
You're going to get your extra tokens. You tribute the 2 tokens, special him. You get a special Tempest from the grave by banishing whatever, and you have another instant 7 right off the bat. So you can go double Draco and then end with 3 tokens, and he just opens up so much possibilities for the deck. So, and he's 25 defense, so if you absolutely have to, you can just chill on him for a little bit.
Decent sized booty.
Yeah, pretty good. And of course Tempest, I mean, wind support, why wouldn't you play it?
Right. Because, yeah, everything's wind, right?
Yeah, and then one of Hamstrat, what he does is when he's flipped, you get 2 Mecha tokens, and then he tributes a Mecha token to special summon any Mecha Phantom Beast from the graveyard, including Drago Sack. So, like, one thing I did today is I would tribute the Drago Sack to pop something, and then tribute a token to just reborn the Drago Sack, and then he can attack, or you can literally get a second pop right off of it. So he's really, really important, but you only need him at 1, because you can search him whenever you need to.
Yeah.
The Tuner, which is probably my favorite. Basically, like, when you go into a machine synchro, you get a Mecha token, but if you go into, like, Formula Synchron, like, I mean, if you go into Synchron and then you can just get extra trouble. Let's just say you have a Mega Raptor already on the field, and you have... You play Goat. Okay, so, like, the basic scenario that happens is I summon that, I set a Goat, I'll activate Goat, they get the tokens, they're going to change their target like they always do to get rid of the tokens. Leaves me with that. So next turn I'm going to tribute this token to search this if I don't already have it. I'm going to summon this, synchro for your Formula Synchron, you're going to get your +1 draw. That spawns a token, triggering Raptor's effect. Now he's a level 10, and you have all the tokens and formulas. So you have
synchro plays.
You have 5s, you have 8s, you have a 3 if you play Miss Bird. Like the synchro or this thing is just—it's so good.
Well, yeah, that does open up a lot of different.
Yeah, you can go a lot of different big synchro plays with it. Hilliard, I only played 1 copy. I thought about playing 2, but truthfully, because you can Rhoda him, you don't really need him. When a monster is tributed for any card effect, including for something like Horn of the Phantom Beast, or if you tribute tokens to special the Cow Griffin from your hand, he specials a Mecha token, and then he tributes a Mecha token to special summon a Mecha monster from your hand. So again, same concept. I mean, let's just say you have like 2 tokens. There's a trap card that you'll see a bit that kind of helps with that. You know, you tribute a token, special, and you have 2 7s. Or if you truly desire, you can just tribute the 2 tokens to special, triggering his effect. You still have a 7. So you'll always have tokens to go into your 7s all the time.
Right.
So you only really need 1 copy. I mean, he's good. That's all for the monsters. Oh wait,
Okay.
that's not all for the monsters. There is one other monster that I think I may have accidentally missed. I don't know where it is, unless it's somewhere in here. It is Debris Dragon. I did play Debris Dragon, basically for the sake of
Just
Tempest.
one?
Yeah, I only played one. I can't see. Oh, there it is. I don't know how to
Hiding in there.
So yeah, the Debris Dragon
Second
search pull
ulti.
off Tempest, and this with the Mecha token, it's an instant 7, so you can go into Black Rose. If you need just an extra 7 on the field, so you have a Tempest in the grave with no Mecha, normal, go into a Black Rose, don't activate the effect, special Tempest, you got some 7s to do some stuff with, so.
Okay.
16 monsters, pretty simple. Spells, triple duality. I know you special a lot, but being able to first turn Mega Raptor, which is setting a goat, is the best thing you can do first turn.
Right, yeah, I remember seeing
like,
you do that against
they'll Misty
that
the
last
goat
round.
or something, thinking it's something stupid. They give you all the tokens, and then they're just like, okay, well, now they'll start poking at the tokens, which then you're going to search out your tuner. You just make all these big plays off of your opponent's mistakes because they have no idea what you're going to do.
Surprise.
So, yeah,
Surprise
so the
factor is strong.
duality's just ensure consistency, basically, because you don't have to go ham first turn.
Right.
Triple Goat, best card of the deck. Absolutely the best card of the deck. First turn Mega Raptor by setting Goat is just amazing. The Goats keep everything protected. They prevent you from getting OTK'd. Like, the Goats just make this deck go around. The triple 7-star for the Tempest and for the Cal Griffin. Also, if you absolutely have to, the mechas are level 7s if you have a token.
With
So
their effects.
always have a target for this. And then one Dark Hole that's Dark Hole.
Yeah.
So 10 spells, and then the trap lineup is very, very crucial. I like to play defensive with this deck, and that's what actually gave me most of my games was my traps. So this is their support trap, Aerial Recharge. When it's activated, you special summon a Mecha token, and then you have to tribute a Mecha Phantom Beast monster to keep it alive, or send that to the grave during each end phase. Since it's continuous trap, you can do it during either player's turn. So obviously, if you don't got the Goat, you can always just summon Raptor, set this thing. Your opponent swings to attack, you activate this, you get 2 tokens. Because of his effects, he'll spawn a second one. And then the end phase, okay, maybe they redirected their target, so you got to tribute this one, but he's still alive, you still got this.
So then if you have like a tether, well, if you're ready to go next turn.
So and that's without even activating this. So I mean, like, you could always, like Tether Wolf and get your tokens, and then you could search for Cal Griffin or whatever, and then stack, and that's all without even activating Recharge. So you'll always have tokens to just keep your stuff alive and to make sure that you can go into your 7s and your big plays. The rest is all defensive traps, just triple Phoenix Chain, basic stuff. Double Mirror Force, double Deprison, best savior of the absolute day. 1 Compulse, 1 Bottomless, 1 Trenchal, 1 Warning.
The powerful one.
And then the card that I threw in at the very, very last second, which everyone already knows is broken, but in this deck, Return. It's already good, but I banished so much in this deck that it just gives me wins. Like
between the wind and the Tempest.
When you run out of monsters, it gives you extra plays.
Right, just that final push.
Yeah, so it's all for the main deck. It's 40 cards.
Okay.
Extra, triple Dragossack, that's
has to be staple, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I do not have a big eye. I played this whole tournament without a big eye. So I played double Master Blades and a Gaia Charger. Obviously, I wish I had big eye at certain moments, but I made my way through without it. So I did. He was actually pretty helpful, and this is also helpful for certain things. Like, one thing that you can tech in this deck, I just want to notify, and I've actually won matches off this, is Creature Swap. Just give him a token, overlaying to this guy, and
That's good.
I played 1 Sky Palace because it takes 2 level 10s. He's basically, you detach to pop a card and you flick a Grand and then he can't attack. He's also a win for Tempest. He's a machine, so if you have a rivalry, you can still play him. But he's going to come out for a second copy of this.
Yeah, you needed this.
Everyone was like, I had a bunch of people tell me, like, I didn't even think that Rail Cannon was accessible right now through whatever. And there was one particular play where I was playing a Dragoonity player and I summoned, I'll just kind of demonstrate, it's easier to figure visual. So I had where's the bottom list? This is my first 6 cards for a Dragoonity matchup. It was the worst hand you could possibly imagine. And I summon this and I set the bottom list. And he goes and decides that he wants to use Ravine, do some stuff. He banishes everything. I bottom list the card he summons. So he just leaves himself open. I'm there with my whatever. My next card was still pretty shitty, but it was whatever. It was Tether Wolf. So I dropped the Tether Wolf.
Did your double.
I did this. Stacked for him. Banished these 2, 74 first turn. His next card was absolutely nothing, and he scooped off right off the bat.
It's just too fast.
It's just like this card gives you amazing outs and extra damage that your opponent does not like, and then when they see it, they cringe because it's like the last thing that they expect. Then I played a Chidori and an X because there's moments where like you're just kind of left with 2 level 4s. Like if you have a Raptor and you summon Tetherwolf and they Valor Tetherwolf, you're stuck with 2 level 4s.
Right.
So you can go into X to still get a search and have a little bit of a beat stick, or you could go into Chidori and just kind of play around like some of their back row and some of their face-up cards. So they're just good outs for if your plays get stopped. And then for the synchros, you already saw the formula.
Yep.
The Armory Arm, if you go into him with him and the Warbler in, you get an extra Mecha token. Armory Arming a Drago sack, a 3600 sack that is impervious to like Mirror Force and stuff, is just really good. Catastor, pretty much like the Warbler in and any other 4, or the Formula Synchron and a Mecha token.
Okay.
And like the level 1 with any 7, and of course the Black Rose, because it's Black Rose.
Yeah.
And side deck I played for the day. The only monsters I played in the side deck were just 2 Maxis. I didn't feel like I needed any other monsters. I'll probably find a way to main deck these though. I'm not too sure, but I don't know. They're good for the side. The only spells I played was just 3 Misty because I didn't main them in the main deck if you didn't notice. So these went in for, the emptinesses, the decrees, skill drain, stupid shit.
Yep.
And obviously they came in handy. And everything else is just traps. 3 Iron Wall. I slide all my banishment stuff out when I use this, or at least I'll slide out half of it. That way I can use it wisely, but usually when this is used on dragons and they can't summon anything, I just sit with Mega Raptor and Tetherwolf and just poke them. But I'm still able to like special summon and do all kinds of stuff too, so that helps. And then I played 1 Emptiness. I guess I played more, but I only played 1 because I special so much I felt like I didn't need it, especially because I have Iron Walls. And then I played 2 Rivalry because everything except for the Tempest and the
1 Debris.
Debris Dragon is machines, even the tokens, so you can just stack and stack and stack, and your opponent can't do anything. Really good against like Constellars, Evil Swarms, stupid stuff like that. And then 2 of each Mirror, just in case I ran into stupid stuff like Boujins, Constellars, like just extra support for the light stuff. So yeah, that's the deck I played with. I top days my first top. I was pretty excited. So
Congratulations.
I've played this deck for a while, so hopefully this kind of encourages people to play the deck because it's a really good deck and it's really underrated because people don't realize that you can do a lot with
so much with so little over such little time. All right, thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.